or do you do what you did to me?
What did I do?
You added me on Facebook because I was wearing a Motley Crue T-shirt.
Aw.
All right, well, Sonny, I know that you call girls sweetie a lot. I've also heard that you tell them they need the SD. And some of them say South Dakota, and you say no. The Sean did. And I've also heard about. I have also heard about.
I said that in a joke.
I'm cold, and come cuddle with me.
So now that's only worked probably twice.
It only works twice. Now, why do you try to?
Because half the time I say it, I'm just joking. I'm not actually.
No.
I'm not saying drive 3 hours to here to come just come.
Okay, but no. What I'm saying is, you see, you kind of. Do you ever feel the girl out and be like, well, is she gonna think I'm a pussy if I say this? Because I mean, honestly, would you guys agree that if you said to a girl, "Come cuddle with me," wouldn't that be kind of? You don't think so? If you barely know the girl and you said, "Come," that wouldn't scare her off. You don't think? Or telling her that they need the
that would scare her.
My method,
girl, my method, Sean's dick. That might scare her off.
Your method is
my method is, and it very rarely works, but when it does, it counts. You just be sweet to him and just talk.
Once every 4 years, it's like a presidency.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, lately I haven't been trying very hard. I've just been, whatever. I have other shit on my mind. But when it does work, and when I don't get called out on the crash report, I forgot what I was talking about.
No, you just have such an interesting way of trying to.
It's mainly I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not actually serious. Like
now, if you look at Sonny, you would think he's a huge dick. You look like a prick. Except for your face. You have a baby. We were here Wednesday night for karaoke, and
the guy was very impressed.
DJ Donnie, he was like, "Oh my god, let's get the angry guy back up here." Will you come? Go. Hey. Wait. Oh, I don't know her name. What's her name? Hey, go ahead.
Hey.
Will you come up here really quick? I want to ask you a question.
He wants to tell a story.
Come up here really quick.
He might.
Okay. So stand between these two, or over here, because that's the mic. You want to talk right into the middle of the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have a boyfriend? What's your name, first of all?
My name's Tori.
Tori is a waitress here at Ripper's Rock House. Do you have a boyfriend, Tori?
I just broke up with him a week ago.
Why did you break up with him?
Because I deserve better.
You deserve better?
Yes.
In what ways?
Oh, every way.
Every way?
Every way.
Every single way.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so now, if you were talking to a guy that you barely knew, and he said, "Come cuddle," would that scare you off?
If I barely knew him, yes.
Okay, now what if, let's just say his name was Mike.
Okay.
And he said, you need the MD.
That's a good blind.
And you said, what's that? And he goes, the Mike dick.
The Mike dick?
So how would you respond to that? Would that scare you off?
I would ask him if that's what he named it.
Okay.
And then his reasoning why the Mike dick is what I need.
That wouldn't scare you off if you didn't know the guy very well?
No, it probably
it's more of
would.
a funny term. It's like...
But you
I would
don't
think
say
he
that.
was intoxicated.
You don't say
It's
that.
not like I actually wanted to give her
say
dick.
that. You don't say that to a girl.
Did you see half the shit she said to me, though?
No, okay. Now,
Oh, so you said this to a girl?
I was talking about both of those
examples are his.
Oh my god!
See, you don't tell the whole story.
So did you name your dick Mike?
Sean, but
his name's
So
Sean.
you told a girl that she
No, I
needs
did
a
not tell her
Sean dick?
She told me how she just had sex with this one guy, this certain girl.
Oh, you should have walked away.
No, it was her texting. And
Then you should have blocked her number.
And I forgot how it came up, and then she was like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, "The same thing, haha, just playing around." Then she's like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, she wanted the SD."
I
have the messages on my phone. Let it charge up a little bit.
So now,
Oh, Sean dick.
you had a T in your middle name doesn't
It
say a T,
It
does
really
it?
wasn't that to her. And that's what she told him. And
So now,
you don't believe a word I say.
No.
You're only making my joke better. What he taught.
But now, would that scare you off a little bit?
Yes.
Would you be kind of weirded out?
Well, the things I hear working here, I've kind of like built up an immunity to random.
I wouldn't just say that out of nowhere. It was in a conversation where she just laughed about it. It wasn't like.
Are you sure? If you had this conversation,
if you're listening,
I can hear her laughing over my text.
Message crash and tell him what the actual conversation was.
No,
about.
you just told me. I don't need to know. I don't care what the actual conversation. You already told me.
She's listening, so
I believe
she'll
you.
message
I believe you that was the conversation. But the point is I would never say that to a girl. See, he's arguing.
I wasn't asking. I wasn't saying I want to give it to you. That's the thing.
If that's the kind of thing you're saying to girls, you're looking for the wrong type of girl.
No. Okay.
If they're accepting that as a compliment,
No, let me
I met
ask
you
you
one
this.
night. Okay, hold on. Let me talk. I met you one time, all right, and I'm like, you want the SD? I wouldn't just say that. It was like in the conversation just to make her laugh. I don't actually talk like that.
You say everything just to make a girl laugh.
I mean, I say shit to make everybody laugh.
Were you here on? You were here Friday.
I tried grabbing your ass Friday for.
Did you see us sitting over there at the table?
I see you guys here all the time.
Did you see him sitting there with his girl not talking to her at all?
You don't.
I did not. Is that the girl you offered the SD?
No.
I did not. I don't know.
That's the girl that he completely ignored that night.
That's rude.
No, it's very bad.
Well, no, I'm just saying. So, how did your ex-boyfriend? How did he try to pick you up? How long did you guys date?
2 months. It wasn't
2
long
months?
at all. It was a bad relationship.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
I'm older than you?
I guess so.
I'm not even going to mention my
Yesterday
age.
was my half birthday.
He's saying you look old.
No, I'm just saying, like, I look like I'm 12. I don't know.
You
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh.
So how did this guy pick you up?
He was a friend of a friend that just came over all the time, and it made sense. So just why not?
Now, what is the strangest pickup line that you've gotten that has worked?
Wow, that's a hard one.
Was that the pickup line, or?
I don't know. Actually, I got hit on by a girl here the other night for the very first time. And it was really awkward, and she told me she could get me tattoos for $10. And that was an awful pickup line, because I would never pay $10 for a tattoo.
That's pretty shady.
That was... Yeah,
Was it one of these home tattoos?
I don't know. She kept telling me she's really ghetto. She's a ghetto bitch. And I'm a hot
That sounds like one of
mama.
Sonny's
That's my
girls.
pickup line,
That sounds
damn
like
it.
ghetto-ass bitch.
And then she spread her legs and went, I get the money and I get the pussy. So that was a bad pickup line.
That's worse than the whole NDSD bullshit.
Do guys hit on you a lot here?
Yes.
Well, how do you respond? What ways? How do these guys hit on you?
Mainly, they come up to me and touch my tattoos, which I'm kind of offended by. I'd rather not be touched while I'm working. But they do that.
Now, what if
a
you're just
lot.
here off the clock and they touch your tattoos? That doesn't bother you?
It would. I don't like to be touched, especially if I don't know you.
Right.
You know, if I just come up to you and start, this is what they do. They come up and they lift my shirt up and start rubbing all on my arm.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
So,
Why don't you just smack them? You won't get fired, right?
I mean,
Customers,
part of being
but the customer is always right.
The tip, exactly.
When they're touching her, that's not right.
But if they're not my customer and they're just admiring my art, I can't really get mad. But
So what do you do when they do this?
I let them do it.
Do you say anything?
No.
You
Because they're admiring it. They're not trying to hurt me. They're not trying to offend me in any way. They're just looking at my art. So I just let them do it. And then they ask me who I go to. And
So
I give them that shit.
how is that hitting on you?
I guess that's not, but
I mean, do you guys
some
ever,
of them
like-
make it creepy. With the touching and the rubbing and
I mean, that's kind of weird, getting your arm rubbed
Yeah.
by a
Yeah,
customer.
that's why I
You're
don't
like,
have tats.
but you're not even serving them, like,
No.
and they just
No.
instantly grab
yeah.
you.
Yeah, as I'm walking by, as I'm going to a table, you know, they'll just grab my arm and pull my shirt up.
Well, if you want to touch Tori's
sounded much
tattoos,
worse.
she is
Next
here.
time you have like a
Her
tray
tattoos
drink,
are on her arm, by the way. They
Yeah.
can't see them on the...
Don't actually go from the bottom and pull my shirt up. It's on my arm.
Oh, jeez.
So, why did they fire or get rid of all the old women here and bring in all the younger waitresses? Do you think that's
They
why?
actually left on their own.
All of them?
Yeah. Most of them had more than one job, and their jobs offered them better hours, better pay. And since we weren't, ridiculously busy when we first opened, they took that offer, and they're lost.
Did they get on too by the older guys?
I would say no.
All right. Well, thank you very much,
Thank
Tori.
you.
Appreciate
This
it.
was fun.
We're here every Monday.
Sonny, that seems like something you would do. I could see you doing it. Like, oh my God, I love your tattoos.
No, I would not just touch a girl that I don't
No.
like.
No, I forgot. You'd be like, oh my God, sweetie, come cuddle with me. No.
If I knew her and I knew she just got an art tattoo, I'd be like, hey, cool, But I wouldn't be like,
Maybe
hey, I don't know you, but let me see your tattoos and I want to touch it.
You need to find
Let me touch it. That's all I want.
You need to find a woman who has tattoos of crosses. That's the kind of girl you need to get with, because like 80% of the tattoos on your body are all crosses. Every single one of them. Oh my God! I didn't realize what that just said until now. Only God can judge me.
Dude, I've had that for like 2 years.
I never noticed what it said.
You didn't just run out and get it after that last song. Oh my God. I had it before that song.
That's about as bad as the guy that went to prison. I'm not going to say his name. I think you know what I'm talking about. It's a girl that raped my ex in the barn. He got a YOLO tattoo, and then he got in Spanish across his chest. It says,
I have a funny story about that guy.
It says, "You don't know my struggles," and then he went to prison for statutory rape.
I have a funny story about
Wait. So you're one of those people that think only God can judge you.
It's the only reason he has that tattoo in mind of how he can still be friends with us.
I take it like some of the shit that you guys say. Like sometimes I'm having a bad day or something. I can't put up with shit. But like when it comes to actual judging, like for instance, I say to people, I'm in a metal band, okay, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're a Satan worshiper."
No,
blah blah blah. It's
no, that does not happen.
It's like
do you work with me? Yeah, because recently I caught my boss and his brother talking about how apparently I'm a Satanist.
Right, exactly.
That doesn't happen to you, son.
No, okay, there's a guy at work. All right, I'll tell him. Because I told him about March 1st. There's 3 or 4 guys from March 1st, or from work, coming to watch us. And I was like, you want to come see our show? He's like, I don't like that Satan worship crap. And
Are you sure he just wasn't being sarcastic?
I swear, I work with this guy every day. All right, and he was like, I was like, just because it's a metal show doesn't mean we worship Satan.
Doesn't he know there's things as Christian metal bands?
Exactly. I told him. I said,
they just choose to say fuck all the time.
AOT is totally a Christian metal band.
What's that real heavy?
Yeah, you can see him at the church right down the road.
Yeah.
It'll be them and I Hate God and Slayer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I do believe
Creed Creed opening up.
And I think Cattle Decapitation is going to stop by, do an acoustic set.
Infant Annihilator.
Infant Annihilator might pop in for a bit, or pop out rather.
It'll be a celebrity-filled show. All right, let me take a quick break. This is Scream the Whisper from Impending Lies, who will also be here on March 1st with Jag, Wixer, Redwater Tragedy, One Foot in the Grave, Micah's shitty-ass cover band Fracture.
Love you, Micah.
Just a bunch of it. So, this is Scream the Whisper from Impending Lies. We'll be right back on the Crash Board to talk more shit to Sonny. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.